das ist unsere Labor. Wir arbeiten hier mit unseren Mikrosporen. Wir isolieren die Mikrosporen hier, ja, und dann bekommen wir diese Losung. Wenn unsere Mikrosporen ähnlich wachsen, wir bekommen diese Callus hier, diese Zellen haben keine zum Beispiel Blätterstruktur oder Wurzelstruktur, ja, die sind nur Zellen. Ja. Und unser Ziel ist, schöne Pflanzen wie diese hier haben.
The double laploid lines are very important for the breeders because when we talk about a double laploid, it means that actually the genetic material that it has, it's only one version. Yeah? Since we start from the pollen grains, we have only one version of the material, but we double it. So this is important for the breeders because precisely when they make crosses, then they know the material that is inside the plant. Genetic material that is inside the plant, and they won't have surprises because they know already what characteristics they could have, and that's the idea. And this is really speeding the process because, for example, in Brassica napus, you need around 8 years to have this kind of pure line, so this kind of double haploid line if you do it just in breeding cycles, but if we go through this process, these double haploids, then you reduce it to only one cycle. So you really save a lot of time. And that is how we help the breeders. We have a very big team in research and development. The team is very international and something that is very comfortable and at the same time very helpful is that this diversity in people is really bringing also diversity in mind. So the interaction to help each other is really there. We are always very willing to help each other in the projects. We have all different projects, and nevertheless we can always give something to the other to improve the development. This is from one side, and from other side, of course, is also the cultural diversity, and that also makes rich the environment at work. I would say that to be a scientist you have to be very curious about things. You want to know things, what they happen, how they are like this. You have to be a very patient person because you won't have the outcome that you expect many times, and for that reason you have to be also very resilient. You have to be very resistant to frustration. Instead of making this and frustrating process, you make this your next question to solve. So I think you need a bunch of characteristics that makes you all the time dig into truth, what's happening. Yeah, all the time asking yourself why and how. So when we make experiments, it's not precisely that we don't get any result. Maybe it's not the result that we wanted, but we can get some hints, and that's what we can make use of. And then once we get these ideas, in our mind, we can convert this frustration into something that can help us to make the next step.
Here haben wir unsere größeren Pflanzen. Die kommen natürlich von Kalus. Wir könnten diese Pflanzen schon ins Gewächshaus schicken. Unsere Pflanzen haben auch schöne Wurzeln und dann könnten wir die im Gewächshaus wachsen und dann Samen kriegen. Ihr habt schon meinen Beruf kennengelernt. Wenn ihr mehr Erfahrung wollt, schaut unter www.die-pflanzenzuchter.de.